Factorizing quadratic expressions 2. In this video clip, we'll be factorizing quadratic expressions with more than 1x squared, and we'll look at 4 examples. Example 1. 2x squared plus 7x plus 3. When we were factorizing expressions with 1x squared, we found two numbers that multiply together to give the number on the end, in this case plus 3, and added together to give the number in front of the x, in this case plus 7. It's a little more complicated when we've got more than 1x squared. We start by multiplying together the number of x squareds by the constant on the end. So that's the far left number by the far right number. And that gives us 2 3s is 6. And it turns out that we need a pair of factors of 6 that add together to give the plus 7, the number in front of the x, as before. So plus 1 times plus 6, minus 1 times minus 6, plus 2 times plus 3, minus 2 times minus 3. They're the pairs of factors of plus 6, and the pair that add up to plus 7 are plus 1 and plus 6. What we do now is we rewrite the original expression. But instead of writing plus 7x, we split it into 2 parts, plus 1x, plus 6x, according to the factors we've selected. Still got the plus 3 on the end. Now we factorize the first 2 terms of this 4-term expression. So I'm looking to factorize 2x squared plus x. Common factor is just x. And now we rebuild that part of the expression. What do I need to multiply x by to get 2x squared? Answer, 2x. What do I need to multiply x by to get plus x? Plus 1, because 1 times x is x. And now I factorize the last 2 terms in the expression. So I want a common factor of plus 6x plus 3. That will be plus 3. Rebuild the expression. What do I multiply plus 3 by to get plus 6x? 2x. What do I multiply plus 3 by to get plus 3? Plus 1. And you'll see that the brackets match. So the bracket becomes a common factor which I can pull to the front. Now how many of these brackets do I have? Well, I've got x of them at the front and plus 3 of them at the back. And that completes the factorization. A lot to take in the first time you see it, but hopefully when we've been through 4 of them you'll have more idea. Example 2. 3x squared plus 11x plus 10. As before, we begin by multiplying the 3 at the front by the 10 at the back. And that gives us 30. And I'm now looking for factors of 30 which add up to plus 11. So I could have plus 1 times plus 30, minus 1 times minus 30, plus 2 times plus 15, minus 2 times minus 15. Could have plus 3 times plus 10, minus 3 times minus 10, plus 5 times plus 6, or minus 5 times minus 6. So which of these pairs adds up to plus 11? It's the plus 5 plus 6. So we now rewrite the expression, splitting up that middle term into plus 5x plus 6x. And what comes next? Next, we factorize the first 2 terms. So a common factor for 3x squared plus 5x is just x. And we rebuild that part of the expression. X multiplied by 3x will give me the 3x squared, and x multiplied by plus 5 will give me the plus 5x. Now I want a common factor for plus 6x plus 10. Common factor is plus 2. What do I multiply plus 2 by to get 6x? 3x. And to get plus 10, I multiply plus 2 by plus 5. And again, the brackets need to match. Pull the bracket to the front, Rebuild the expression. Just how many of these brackets have I got? X at the front and plus 2 of them at the back. Two more examples, and now we'll introduce negative numbers. 6x squared minus 7x minus 3. Multiply the number at the front by the number at the back. 6 times minus 3 is equal to minus 18. So I want a pair of factors of minus 18 that add up to minus 7. Could try plus 1 times minus 18, minus 1 times plus 18, plus 2 times minus 9. We'll stop there because we found that plus 2 minus 9 does give minus 7. Rewriting the original expression and splitting the minus 7x into plus 2x minus 9x. And of course plus 2x minus 9x does give you minus 7x. Factorising the first two terms. Common factor of 6x squared plus 2x. Well, I can pull 2x to the front here. What do I need to multiply 2x by to get 6x squared? 3x. What do I multiply 2x by to get plus 2x? Plus 1. Now, common factor of minus 9x minus 3. I could take 3 to the front, or I could take minus 3 to the front. I'm choosing to take minus 3 because I've got one eye on the other bracket, and I can see that if I multiply minus 3 by 3x, that gives me minus 9x. And if I multiply minus 3 by plus 1, that gives me the minus 3. And it makes the two brackets match. If I pull plus 3 to the front, I would have had minus 3x minus 1 in the bracket. And that wouldn't have been a common factor then. So now we've got our common factor of 3x plus 1. How many of them have we got? 2x of them at the front and minus 3 of them at the back. Final example, example 4. 4x squared minus 16x plus 15. Begin by multiplying 4 by 15, the number at the front by the number at the back. That gives me 60. Now I need to look for a pair of factors of 60 that collect together to give minus 16. Now I'm going to take a shortcut here. Instead of working through them all, it will turn out to be minus 10 times minus 6. Minus 10 times minus 6 is 60, and minus 10 minus 6 comes to minus 16. Right, let's rewrite the expression, and I can write it as 4x squared minus 6x minus 10x plus 15. It doesn't actually matter which way you write the minus 6x minus 10x, which way around. You could write it as minus 10x minus 6x. You'd still end up with the same answer. If I factorize 4x squared minus 6x, common factor is 2x. Rebuild the first two terms. 2x multiplied by 2x will give me 4x squared, and 2x times minus 3 will give me minus 6x. Now I want a common factor from minus 10x plus 15. And I'm going to choose minus 5 rather than plus 5. And the reason is, if I say minus 5 times 2x, I get the minus 10x. And if I say minus 5 times minus 3, I get the plus 15. And that enables me to keep the same common factor of 2x minus 3. Finally, rebuild the expression. How many of these brackets do we have? 2x minus 5 of them. And that completes factorizing quadratic expressions 2.